at the Osborne house. Peaches. Peaches, peaches, peaches. Have had lots of questions on how many peaches we have. If you could see our kitchen, it's full. What is this, night 4?
4 or 5.
Of slicing and peeling and slicing and vacuum sealing peaches. I don't know, how many do you think we have, honey?
Probably getting close to 50 or 60 cups.
Oh no, we got more than that. We did 48 in one night.
Oh, yeah, we're probably getting close to, I don't know, 80 cups?
I think we're almost 100.
100 cups?
You lose track. You lose track when you do so many.
You don't really get to enjoy them because you're processing them so much.
Yes, I was just saying, this is the first morning I haven't had a peach for breakfast. Like every other morning, I have at least 1 or 2 peaches a day. And last night, we had to pick them all off because those dang Japanese beetles were feasting on our peaches. Now, we still have 1 tree. So, I don't know. Who knows when that one will be ready, but this one got ready early this year. I think the heat, there's a pit in here. I think the heat really amped them up. So we have 2 peach trees, and this one was very plentiful, very plentiful. So this is our date night, really, just slicing peaches. So we will be thankful though, you know, our older selves will be thankful that we did the work now. When we decide, ooh, let's make a peach pie, or well, that's really you if you make peach pie.
Peach pie, peach ice cream, peach cobbler, peach jam.
Yes, he makes the best peach jam.
So we will get to enjoy peaches into the winter.
For, yeah, a while. And these are the Red Haven peach. Some people have asked me what kind of trees we have. I don't know what the difference is. I mean, they're yellow peaches, obviously. But we have a Red Haven tree and a Reliance.
And
right?
Reliance, yes. So the first one we got was a Reliance. And we got that, I don't know, 5, 6 years ago?
I think so.
Maybe more than that. We've gotten both of these trees plus our apple trees online from a website called starkbros.com, which I've been happy with our fruit trees, but the thing is you get them online and they ship you smaller trees. And so I actually think if I was going to get a fruit tree today, I probably would just go to Menards in the spring, and they've got bigger trees for a cheaper price that don't get shipped to you. But they're only available that I'm aware of in the spring, and I think they have those fruit trees at like Menards, Home Depot, Earl May, probably Lowe's too. If I wanted to get one now, I would get it online. The first tree we got, the Reliance, yeah, Reliance, I keep switching that. That one was sent to us dormant, so it actually got shipped to us and looked like a dead stick that we planted in the ground in, I don't know, November or something, and prayed through the winter that it would come back alive in the spring, which it did. And then the apple tree and the Red Haven peach tree, we just got those in the spring with little leaves on them, but they were, you know, only a few feet tall at the time, but now they're gigantic because they grow pretty fast.
Yeah. We're kind of overtaking each other and the apple tree.
Unfortunately, our backyard isn't that big.
Yeah. We don't have an orchard or an acreage at all, but we wish we did. We wish we did.
We wish, yes. But yeah, I think, I don't know what the prices were, but you can go online if you want to see those prices. They're about the same. But I think they're a lot cheaper at Menards or something. You can probably get a tree for 30 or 40 bucks would be my guess. Apple trees are, you know, these aren't apples. Apples will hit us in October.
Polish, yeah.
We will have counters and counters full of apples. The things about apples, apples can last a lot longer, so we don't have to hit them quite as fast and get them processed. But apple trees need another tree to pollinate them. And so we have a special apple tree that's grafted with 2 types of apples on it. And
hybrid.
A hybrid, and so it's actually able to pollinate itself. It's got Honeycrisp.
My favorite.
And these little red apples called Little Jewels. But yeah. Is there any more questions?
So we'll have a brief reprieve. I mean, whenever this other peach tree, as long as the Japanese beetles don't get to it.
It looks like we still got a few weeks on that one.
Yeah, they're not as big. These are delicious. They're super juicy and sweet, and like the peel just, I mean, the skin just peels off.
The reason we have
So good.
2 peach trees is because with the first one, I did not know what I was doing. And peach trees are very heavy producers. They will produce a lot of peaches, too many for them to hold. And so year after year, we would have major limbs break off the first peach tree because I didn't realize how much I really needed to prune and how extensively. You get greedy. You see the peaches, you're like, oh, we're going to get thousands of peaches. Well, if you're greedy, your branches break. And so this year, so far, no broken branches because we did a thinning and we still didn't do enough thinning.
Yeah.
Because the back branches start sagging over. When they get
Well,
so
it
many
did. It
peaches,
was in our neighbor's yard.
it sagged over the neighbor's fence. I ended up pulling some off early, which still ripened up, and trimmed that branch back because I didn't want to risk it falling onto the neighbor's chain link fence and taking that out. But yeah, so the first tree has lost quite a few branches. It looks really ugly. And this is kind of its deciding year if it's going to get cut down or if it's still producing enough peaches just to keep it for a while. But it definitely doesn't look as pretty as the other one.
Yeah.
But
But here, I mean, the beauty of peeling it is you get to taste test.
and you don't need 2 peach trees.
Oh, good.
You don't need 2 peach trees. They, as far as I know, all the ones we have self-pollinate. So you don't need 2 peach trees. We just got the second one to likely replace the first one and get it going before we cut down the first one. But then it kept giving peaches, so we decided not to cut it down. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's looking a little pitiful. We lost a branch one year with a storm too. So we also have a pear tree. We have a partridge in a pear tree, but we've never had fruit from that yet.
That one, pear trees take a lot longer from my understanding, to start, and it's not in a really good spot. It's not getting as much sun as the other ones because it's a little bit more on the side of the house, the north side. So unfortunately, we get flowers every year. We get a few little tiny pears, but they disappear and fall off. So each year I'm hopeful. But then when none show up, you have to wait a whole nother year to see what happens. So, but I think this is the biggest peach harvest we've had, definitely on the Red Haven. Since it's a younger tree, we had several dozen, I think, last year, and the year before that, 1 or 2. So I would say if you get, I know people who've got a tree at Menards, and they had peaches that year. I mean, just a couple, but they had peaches already. But I think if you get one at Menards or something like that that's a bit bigger, you're going to get peaches probably within 2 years. I want to say it took 3 years before we started getting peaches. The apple tree, I want to say it was 3 years too.
And it took a little while, but I feel like we'll get, like we got all these peaches this year. Next year we probably won't get very many. Last year we didn't get very many. Which tree did we get from last year?
Both, but most of them were on the old tree.
But they were huge, but we didn't get very many. So like next year I'm just banking on not very many peaches. So
typically the fewer peaches you have on there, if you thin it, then the bigger the peaches are going to be because the tree has more energy to put into a few peaches than putting a bunch of energy into lots of little peaches. Because we've had years before where we didn't thin, we had a lot of tiny peaches, and it was a pain in the butt peeling all these tiny little peaches. So,
okay, well now we got kids coming.
Probably time to wrap up.
Anyway, had a lot of questions. This is really all we do this week is peaches, but it'll be worth the effort. It's very messy, it's sticky, but we will be thankful later. So hope everybody has a good night, and now my house is gonna get loud. Per usual. Bye.
Bye.